Hello, man here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Prairie Farms, Michigan, and we got, what, 2 more episodes to go on? Well, technically 1 more, I guess, after this episode. So anyway, we're going to get started harvesting sunflowers here since last episode. Boy, we're mentioning episode a lot here for the start of this episode. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, skipped time, everyone. We're now into the month of November. And then, of course, as I mentioned here last time, yes, we are ready to harvest the sunflowers here. Got all the bales picked up there last time. Cows fed. Slept through the night there. Looks like cows, I think, are still doing pretty good. So let's grab a combine here. Let's grab number 1. Why not? We'll grab number 1 here and let's start harvesting. We'll get the field opened up, everyone. And yes, we got all the rest of the equipment sitting behind us here, ready to go. I think the 2 trucks should be pretty good. We could grab a 3rd one, I guess, if we wanted to, but sunflowers, everyone, they're definitely not near as high yielding as corn, and we're doing pretty good with the 2 trucks on the corn, I think, so we should be pretty good here. And again, as I mentioned in their last episode, I think it was last episode, right, everyone? When it comes to those trucks and trailers, Evan, the single hopper trailers just make an absolutely massive difference when it comes to auto drive. I don't know if it makes so much difference with course them. Course play doesn't seem to care as much about the multiple hoppers, but auto drive, yeah. Auto drive really seems to be a little bit more picky about that. So again, that definitely helps a lot. Everyone switching to the single hopper versions of those trailers. Again, that's a mod that's on the official Farming Simulator mod hub, by the way. And it's a very customizable trailer, by the way. Like, you can have, I think it goes up to 3 hoppers, isn't it? Or something like that. And you can add some OP capacities. And, yeah, it's pretty cool what you can do with that trailer. And so, anyway. Get this lined up here. Oh, what I should do is put our stalk stompers down. Why not, right? And we'll get some GPS going here as well. So, 90 degrees. 90 degrees here again. Auto width. Homing on the combine. That is not homed on the combine. Right, there we go. We don't have some funky offset, do we? Nope. Okay. You know, sometimes with some of these headers, you'll end up with a little bit of an offset. Let's shift that line over here just a little bit. And as long as we keep going east and west here with the sunflower harvest, everyone, the stalk stompers here should do their job and give us the mulching effect on the field. And again, it's the stalk stompers that actually give us the mulching effect. If you ask me, the chopping knives underneath, seems like those should be more of the mulching effect than the stalk stompers, but whatever. What do I know, right? For those who don't know, by the way, the idea behind the stalk stompers here, everyone, is it's supposed to push the stalk of corn over. Stalks of corn, everyone, can be very hard on tires and I would assume tracks for that matter as well. Those little stalks of corn, they can be quite strong. So if you're driving across them with the tires, on the combine, and for that matter, the tires on your grain carts and the tractors pulling your grain carts, they can be quite hard on those as well. So it helps if you knock those stalks over or break them off, hopefully at the ground, and then you don't have to necessarily worry about the destructive nature of them on your tires and tracks. And there are some other options for this as well, besides just the stalk stompers, everyone. So the stalk stompers, one version. There also are called like devastators. They're basically a turning wheel. I'm trying to think of how to better describe it. That goes behind it. It's similar to the stalk stompers. Everyone, they're a little more of a mulching type, though, I would say. Got some knives on them. Designed again to kind of push the stalk over, and then hopefully, maybe if possible, cut it up just a little bit as well. And that does have more than one benefit, by the way. Of course, helps with your tires oven, but it should also help the corn stalk hopefully decay faster as well. So hopefully, next spring that stalk corn won't be in the way. Okay, there we go to that end of the field, and if I go this way, it's not going to work with the mulching, is it? Well, it doesn't really matter. Again, like I said before, we're wrapping it up for this map here, so oh well. Yeah, and you can see it's definitely very weird how so like it was. Oh, you know what it is, Evan? Yeah, it was working there a little bit because we were angled ever so slightly. It looked like it was working there first, but now that we're going fairly straight here, it's pretty much not working at all. Although down the middle here, I noticed it looks like it might be working just a little bit, maybe. Maybe that's just a little bit of randomness going on there too. I don't know. Well, at the rate we're going, we're going to have to get a combine. We got a combine. We're going to have to get a grain cart here pretty quick. We're already to 73% full here. Hoping we can make it to the other end. Oh, boy, I don't know, man. It's going to be a little dicey if we're going to make it that far. Figure we'll make a couple of headland passes on this side of the field, Evan. And then we can start going up and down the field long ways here. And again, that'll be east and west, Evan, so that should work out great for the mulching. Again, not that it really matters necessarily, but we'll keep playing on the map as though we were going to be planting here again next spring. Although, again, that's probably not going to happen. And as I've kind of mentioned before, for those who wondered, I don't typically, once I'm done playing on the map, and I don't typically go back and play on them again, so... %. We're getting close, Evan. We're getting close, but I don't think we're going to make it, are we? Oh, look at all those sunflower seeds in there. Oh, we're up to 92%, everyone. Well, then, what do you look at that? We actually made it up 98%. Oh, talk about being close, though. I think we'll do it. We'll throw a hired worker on this here a minute. Get this lined back up here. We're definitely not going to go very far, though. Yeah, slowing down. 400.1 bushels, and he is full. Okay, let's go grab a grain cart here. We'll get them started here. And, of course, we need to switch everything over, which reminds me, I need to go back to the combine and switch that over as well, don't I? So field 9 tractor weight. Field 9 tractor unload. Go turn that on, and I need to switch the combine here a minute. So hopefully the case there will go unload this combine. Field 9 tractor weight. The combine gets the same weight point as the tractor, by the way. And let's grab the other grain cart here as well. So that'll be field 9 tractor weight, field 9 tractor unload. Okay, turn that on. Let's get the truck started here as well. Field 9 truck. That should be the only thing. Well, at least if we go in cabin, it's a little bit quieter. That should be the only thing we need to change here. Where? I forget how loud that truck is sometimes. Every time I get it, like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it'd be nice if the mod author would balance the sound on that one just a little bit more, but oh well. Field 9, truck. Actually, I'll turn that back on just so I know exactly where to go here. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll grab the other combine here, and we'll start going around the opposite way. We'll get the headland on this side of the field done here. Fine, I'll go around this side to actually get in. These combines don't let you get in on the wrong side, or at least they don't very easily anyway. Oh, before I forget, Stalk stompers down. Come on, down. As I've mentioned before, one of the things to remember with the Stalk stompers is every time you enter the game, you need to make sure you put them back down every time. It unfortunately does not save their state. So if you have them down, you come back in, they're going to be put back up again. Although what will happen, everyone, is the game will partially recognize that they're supposed to be down, and they'll like jump down. Kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, let's get some GPS going on this combine as well. I don't know about you folks, I kind of like my my GPS. Actually, you know what? This is going to be 0 degrees, isn't it? Okay, auto with that. Open on the combine. There we go. Oh, double check, make sure. Yep, we don't have any weird offset. Good. And we'll try to make a couple passes on both sides of the field, Evan. Then we can get the field opened up. And then we can just probably let the hired workers and or course play added here at some point. I don't know if we'll finish this up in between episodes or not, and we'll have to see once here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back right to this section over here, everyone. I'll make another pass back and forth on this one. And just a reminder, while we're harvesting, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button there, don't forget to click that subscribe button on the channel. And once you are subscribed, turn on your notifications as well. That way you get notified when the latest, greatest RDAllen video goes live. And also, if you'd like to follow me on the rest of my social media channels as well, you can find them linked down below in the description of this video. And then don't forget, too, everyone, if you'd like to catch some more RDAllen content, you can follow myself over on Twitch. Again, that's RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below for that as well. And you can also join us on the Farming Simulator multiplayer server there. We do play some other multiplayer games as well, but Farming Simulator is kind of the big one there typically. Yep, looks like the mulching state missed it on that part we just did there as well. That figures oven. Oh well. Anytime we go in the northerly direction, Evan, the mulchers do not work. So, yeah, which actually begs a good question. Out of curiosity, anyone else watching the video here, Evan, that uses this particular header. Do you folks have this problem as well with the header? Or is it just me? I'm wondering if it's something to do with the map or it's something to do with the header one. Does this header work for you if you use the mulching function in the northern direction? And like I said, I don't know if it's the map's fault here or the combine, or the head's fault in this case, I guess, technically. Definitely a bit of an annoying issue. And again, the reason I kind of question the map, everyone, is because we have a few other pieces of equipment that are doing the same thing as well. This isn't the only piece of equipment that's doing it, so it's kind of annoying. You're saying, asking about the rolling state on field 6, right? Yeah, sort of subject right there. Okay, how's the hired worker up here doing? Looks like he's moving. That's a good sign. See, once maybe he gets to this end of the field, that should be his third headland pass there, I think. We can maybe turn him around and start him going up and down the long ways here on this edge, or we can let him go back to this side. I'm not sure what should be better. Oh, combine's turning around. Yeah, let's hop over there a minute, everyone. And like I said, I think we can have him turn around, start going up and down long ways. 3 headlands. That should be enough, right? Should be. Although I do know in the past I've definitely had to pull a hired worker out of that ditch. So, you know what? Let's let him do one more. Maybe we'll let him do 2 more. Why not? Maybe 2 more headlands. We'll see once. Well, next time we catch him, everyone, whatever headland he's on, maybe we'll let him stop then, and then turn him around, let him go long ways here on the field. Again, long ways on this field. Evan runs east and west, so for mulching, that'll get most of it. Oh, I should change this. I just realized I never set this combine, did I? Field 9, tractor weight. There we go. Otherwise, we'll never get unloaded if we don't have that set properly. Gotta say, like I said many times before, for those who watch the episodes, there's something rather fun about harvesting. Again, you put in all the work up, and then you just grab the combine and you start harvesting all your hard work from the earlier in the year, in game early year, of course. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're filling up quite as fast here on this end of the field. I noticed based on the yield map here, looks like we're yielding just a little bit less than here. Yep, which would make sense, Evan. Like the majority of that first pass, Evan, we were yielding upwards in the 125%. Down here, we're kind of down in the 100%. Speaking of which, looks like we yielded really good here on the field 6. We're in the 100 and 125. Can't complain too much about that one there, right, Evan? Yes, I'm liking the looks of that one. Let's see if we can line up a little better. That wasn't very good, was it? Basically need to get the center of that snout on that GPS line, then I'll know I'm center. Fortunately, in the game, Evan, being center with your rows isn't super important. Real life, Evan, it's a little more important to actually be lined up with your rows. In theory, Evan, the snouts can maybe kind of sort of guide the corn into the correct row. But like I said, for the best operation, Evan, it's always best if it actually lines up properly. And for those who've never seen a corn head operate in real life, by the way, it's quite the machine, I guess you could say. Or yeah, the amount of moving parts on a corn head, Evan, wow, just wow. I'd have to say, Evan, that the draper heads, your regular grain tables, Evan, are probably a little bit simpler, if you ask me. Compared to a corn head. For one thing, Evan, for a corn head, it depends on how many rows you have. So every row, Evan, is going to have so many components related to it. The snout and just all the parts, the deck plates and the strippers and in this case, this has the chopping knives underneath. And oh my goodness, the gathering chains. It just, the list goes on, Evan, when it comes to each, and this is for each row, Evan. We got an auger in the back here. We got, there's a lot going on. I don't know if I can really do it justice explaining how that all works or not. Just trying a real rudimentary one. For those of you maybe not familiar with how a corn head works here, in this case we're using it for sunflowers. But hopefully you can see down in there. So we got a row unit right here. The dividers here, what I want to call them, are called snouts. So we got snout here, and then there's another snout. Well, we can't, there we did. Now you can see it. And of course the corn, Evan, should be gathered to the center there, where the gathering chain there is going to pull it up into the head between the stripper plates. Once it's up in there, Evan, the roller on the bottom here, now if I can see that, you really can't see the roller on the bottom. The roller on the bottom is going to grab the stalk of corn, and again, I'm talking about corn here, not so much the sunflowers. I presume it works the same way with the sunflowers, Evan, but it's going to grab the stalk of corn and pull it down through the plates. And then, of course, once that corn cob hits the plates, Evan, that should become dislodged from the stalk, and that will go up into the header, through the auger, then up into the combine. Ideally, your corn cob is not going down through your deck plates there. And the deck plates can be adjusted width-wise, by the way. So you can tighten them up or widen the space in between the deck plates. And again, typically we want to keep those as narrow as reasonably possible. You don't want any corn cobs or kernels of corn, for that matter, potentially falling through. Doesn't do any good, or doesn't make any money, I should say, if it just falls on the ground, right? Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that here in the game so much. And the game really makes the harvesting process quite simple. You know what? I need to put my pipe out, don't I? It shows I forgot to do that, and we're almost full. Well, let's throw a hired worker on this one here, Evan. We should be able to change the direction here on the harvester up here. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing, too, looks like. Yeah, look at that. Perfect time. Let's turn you around here, buddy. And we'll just have this combine work this side of the field here, I guess, Evan. From what I'm seeing on the map, it looks like we're yielding pretty good. In fact, I'd say it looks like we're yielding almost a little bit better than we were last harvest. I'm not sure why that would be. I thought last harvest was pretty good as far as perfection went, but maybe not. Maybe I missed something there. Oh, yeah, we do have some rolling that got missed on this end here. Again, I mean, that's got to do with the rolling not working in the northerly direction. No, I'm not sorry about that at all. Not at all. No. Yeah, you can see the mulching effect there, right, everyone? Even in the... Oh, yeah, okay, that's the northerly direction. This looks like it's working down the center of the combine. Okay, that's weird, one. So it works down the center, but it's not doing anything... basically for the outside edges, other than a little bit here and there. Oh, did I throw a hard worker on this? I guess I didn't. Oh, yeah, you know what? I did, everyone. But because that GPS turned on, if GPS is on, everyone, it doesn't let you hire a worker. And I forgot to turn GPS off, so whoops. Well, we'll just sit and wait here then, I guess. See the John Deere over there is moving, so I'm hoping he's coming this way. At least I hope he's coming this way. It looks like he's going down the road there, maybe? Should I be concerned by this? Probably. Yeah, probably. Probably should be concerned about this. Well, but I think with that, I know we're a couple minutes early here this episode of it, but that seems like a pretty good spot to wrap it up here for me just sitting and waiting for the grain cart to get over here. We'll come back next episode of it. I don't think I'll finish this up in between episodes, so we'll probably come back next episode and continue on with the sunflower harvest, and or maybe finish it up. We'll see once how far we get. And as a reminder, everyone, tomorrow is going to be the last episode on this map here. And then starting next week, Monday, we'll hopefully be on a brand new map with a brand new, at least to me anyway, play style. So something I don't believe I've done yet up until this point is a start from scratch series. So kind of looking forward to giving that a try here next time, Evan. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. Folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and until next time.